So hey guys, welcome to another YouTube video of mine. I am so sorry I haven't posted anything in like a really long time now. I believe like a month and a half ago was when my last video got posted, and that was even for a video game, not even for a movie. But I'm basically just going to give you a quick little channel update here. And I actually have another video coming soon of a snack review because I know I haven't done one of those in a long time either. But basically, this video is just kind of to tell you, first off, that I'm sorry that I haven't posted anything in a long time. I know that movie theaters are just struggling and struggling and struggling during this pandemic. And as a result, not a lot of major studios are going to release any major movies right now. Um, there is two titles that I want to talk about briefly here in this video of that are supposedly still going to come out in 2020, closer to Christmas Day, unfortunately. So it just barely made it into 2020 for two of these, and basically just what to expect from the channel and everything like that. There's even a video I have planned for January of 2021, and kind of where that's going to go, how it's going to be different from earlier years on the channel and things like that. So let's kind of talk about some of the things that I have in mind for review and things that I know for sure I'm going to be having here on the channel here soon. And just kind of to reassure that I'm not dead, I'm not sick, I'm not any of those things. It's just very hard to find content these days to review, especially if you are like me and have been watching movies your whole life and kind of reviewed everything up to this point and just kind of were struggling to find things to review and things like that. But let's go over some things that I know are around or going to be around soon for me to review and kind of what to expect with the channel and everything here in the next couple of months. So first and foremost, Mandalorian posted its season 2 episodes, or at least some of them so far, on Disney Plus on October 30th. They only have two of those episodes posted so far, and obviously every Friday up until the last episode's posted for season 2, they're going to keep doing those and keep posting them. So once all the episodes are out and I've seen all the episodes, I plan on reviewing season 2 of The Mandalorian like I did with the first season. Very good show so far. They even got Jon Favreau to direct the first episode of season 2, which was pretty cool. So expect a season 2 review of The Mandalorian once all the episodes are available on Disney Plus. One film that I've been meaning to see, and supposedly it came out in October. I don't know if a streaming service bought it. I don't know if it's going to go to Redbox or direct to video, or if certain select theaters are still showing it for the ones that are kind of surviving the pandemic. But the new Woody Allen film, A Rainy Day in New York, is a film that I've been meaning to see and review. I can't get a hold of it anywhere. I don't know if I need to be prescribed to Amazon Prime or a streaming service that I don't have yet or anything like that. So who knows if it's going to go to Netflix or Redbox or any place that I could hopefully get a hold of it. But I have been meaning to see and review that one for you guys. So if I can find it and track it down and review it for you, I would absolutely love to do that. So expect A Rainy Day in New York to be reviewed if I can somehow get my hands on it. One that supposedly is coming out on Christmas Day, unfortunately on a streaming service, not in the theaters anymore like is originally planned, is the new Pixar film Soul. Disney has announced that they're going to release it on Disney Plus on Christmas Day, and unlike the Mulan remake that came out earlier in the year, out of the few films that did come out this year, there is not going to be an additional fee to see it. So if you have a Disney Plus subscription already, basically Christmas Day comes around, you're going to be able to see it right away. There's no additional charge, like I said, like that happened with Mulan, which I think a lot of people weren't so happy with. So Soul comes out Christmas Day, so I'll for sure review that one for you, whether it is a Disney Plus exclusive or it'll be shown in theaters as well. We'll have to see kind of how that plays out. One that's supposedly still coming out Christmas Day that I hope to review is Wonder Woman 1984, another film that's just been pushed back and pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. I think there was even a brief period of time where it was supposed to come out in the fall of 2019 even, so that clearly did not happen. So Wonder Woman 84, I know Gal Gadot unfortunately has been emphasizing on Twitter, it's going to come out, it's going to come out. But they keep pushing the release date. It's getting harder and harder to get it into theaters. But if it does manage to make that Christmas Day release as they're currently talking about, whether that is on a streaming service or in theaters, I do hope to review Wonder Woman 1984 when it becomes eventually available to the public eye. So, one film that's actually available on the streaming service Tubi that I'm interested in seeing is a film called Out of Print. And from what I know about it, sounds like it's these people that kind of go to these collectors and kind of see just how rare they can find things, like whether it's a movie or a CD or a book or things like that, things that you just cannot find in stores anymore. It's definitely a concept that intrigues me for a film, whether it is documentary or feature film. It sounds like it's more documentary. It's available on the Tubi streaming service, so I may or may not review that one for you just because the topic does interest me very, very much. So you might be able to see a review from me for the movie Out of Print here in the near future, too. And then one thing I've been talking about just with friends and family, just basically how things have played out this year and kind of what would be a more appropriate way to go about this. I think for 2020 in particular, rather than doing a top 10 best of the year, I usually just do a top five worst of the year just because I'm lucky to not see too many terrible movies, at least as far as I hope to see. And then I think I also do a number 11 list with kind of the films that didn't make the top 10, but there were films that I really liked. So rather than doing all three of those videos for 2020, I thought probably the most appropriate way to do it, and based off of kind of the limited amount of releases we had this year, I think I'm just going to do top five best of the year. I think I'm just going to choose five films this year that were really good. Maybe they're not the ultimate best that could have came out this year. Obviously, we'll find out in 2021 what probably those films could have been, with a lot of the films coming out this year coming out next year, obviously, at this point. So I would say expect the top five best of the year for 2020 by January, just because of just how limited the releases have been this year. And I think a top five best of the year would just be more appropriate out of doing top 10 best of the year, top five worst, and a number 11 list, just because there hasn't been enough films this year to warrant all three of those kind of videos. So just expect a top five best of the year list for 2020 for this year. So that's kind of my update for you guys. That's kind of what I have in mind for the rest of the year, and what to kind of anticipate even going into early 2021 as well. I might probably will do an anticipated film of 2021 list. Obviously, with hopefully the intention that those films stay in 2021, hopefully. So I'll probably do that closer to January as well. But just wanted to give you guys a quick update, let you know that I'm healthy and that I'm fine, and that I've just kind of been struggling finding content to review these days. But I have a snack review here coming soon, so anticipate that. And hopefully some of the stuff I mentioned earlier will happen as videos here soon on my channel as well.